Okay, this is going to be part 3. Sorry about that, but some Walgreens tried to call me, and when you call, it fucks up the thing. It turns on the stupid stereo. So I was like, shit. So I just knew I had to cancel this, turn off the stereo, so that you wouldn't hear it, and then my video gets deemed there's content on there that's copyrighted. Anyway, God, yeah, I cannot remember what the fuck I was going with that whole thing. I don't even remember. That's what I'm saying. I get confused. So I wanted to kind of make a video right away, kind of, but not. But I didn't. But like I said, I just couldn't get out of the house that fast. So that was the problem. Anyway, yeah, I'm really excited about having my grandbaby. I'm really scared. I'm really like whatever. But I think we're all that way. And that's what I'm saying. I'm just gonna let last night go through and just let it go. And hopefully work on the way I was feeling. Like I'm gonna try and hold on to that feeling of those 3 couples that I saw yesterday. That were, I think, like I said, being around each other probably helps them try to stick it out. I'm like, it's the long haul, whatever. You know what I mean? It's like, I can do this. I can do this too. Maybe. And if I can, it's not a big fucking deal. Like I said, I'm trying to find my own space, my own happiness, my own whatever. So if it just doesn't lead me this way and it leads me going, then that's what it is. You know what I mean? Life's too short, and especially now. I'm like, I don't know how many years I got left. My parents both died young, considering. My mom was in at least 50, 51, 52. She was that young. Like, I'm getting that close to her being dead. My dad, 2020, I don't know how old he was. He was born in 50, so 60, 70, 80, 90, 2000, 10, 20. Wow, well, he made 7. Was he 70 years old? Damn. Can he be that old? 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 00, right? 10, 20. Yes, he was exactly 70. Okay, he lived quite a long time, so that is something. But for me, let's say I'm 2 years till I'm 50, and then that's 22 years left I have if I make it to as old as my dad made it. But yeah, like, whoa, 7 fucking years old? That ain't, okay, that's not bad. But, I mean, a lot of people are going, oh, we want to live to 80 or 90, which, yeah, like I said, I actually like life. It's not like I don't. But then there's moments where I hate it, and I wish I was dead. Like, so I guess you have that back and forth shit, right? But I do. I see so many things that, you just wait a day and shit gets better. Just wait a day. Wait a week. It will get fucking better. And then there's just so many things to do. There's so many things to live for. You know what I mean? It may not seem like it sometimes, but there really are. So I'm like, yeah. I mean, I don't think I want to be a vampire, although I wouldn't. I mean, part of me's like, yeah, it'd be cool if you could live like when you were your most prettiest. Like, say I was 20. Let's say you're 20 years old and you look your skinniest, hottest, whatever, and you always could stay that way forever and be that physically fit and healthy, and then live life and learn everything. Maybe that would be pretty cool for eternity. I don't know. Is that kind of what they feel like? And this is the part that I'm not 100% sure about. Because when we're talking about paradise, earth, and shit like that. Which I know, I'm sorry. I'm almost at McDonald's anyway. Okay. Paradise, earth. There's so many people think different things about. Like, some of them feel like you're going to get married. You're going to have kids. And then you're going to grow. But are you going to grow old? Or are you going to stop at 25 and that's it? I mean, that's what I'm like. I can't imagine that shit. I just assumed that you'd be the age that you were, which maybe is everybody the same age? Like, we're all gonna be 20 years old and that's it? You know what I mean? And we're all gonna have different bodies, so we're not gonna look the same like Jesus did when he came back to earth. I'm like, I don't know. I can't comprehend that shit. That part of paradise earth, besides not just that but a few other things, is the part that's, it's like, what? I don't understand what's gonna happen. Because plus, okay, the freedom of choice thing, I just feel like if you have kids, who's to say that those kids aren't going to be like the kids that are on the planet today? Why all of a sudden are they born perfect? Because Adam and Eve were perfect, but they still sinned. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think the whole, like, you're going to have kids that could make their own decisions, that could what? You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, I just don't know. If this is it, this is the hell life. and shit's supposed to be a lot better in Paradise Earth, how the fuck are we having kids that could change shit like that? You know what I mean? I don't know. Even though I know kids are a blessing. Plus, what about marriage? Is there supposed to be marriage in heaven and paradise? Because I heard that there wasn't supposed to be. That's why death do you part. You're parted. You're freaking dead. It's over, right? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me, you know? Like, what? But then, religion's different. Because like I said, the LDS, they do some kind of ceremony where you're going to cement your family together so that you'll be in the afterlife together, right? Together, somehow, magically. Okay. All right, I gotta go. My kid just told me my husband's back. Bye.